According to the American Cancer Society, women 40 or younger have a less than 2% chance of developing breast cancer over the next 10 years.
And although those odds may seem small, it was also reported in 2013 there were over 12,000 women under 40 in the U.S. diagnosed. KPLC's Caitlin Russ joins us with a young survivor's story.
On September 3rd last year, Caitlin Stevens was diagnosed with stage 3 ductal carcinoma. At the time, she was only 26 years old, and she had never thought she would have to overcome such an advanced stage of breast cancer at such an early age.
I'm not going to say it never crossed my mind, but it was a very unlikely possibility.
5 months earlier, Stevens miscarried her third child and says her doctors believe that an increase in hormones kick-started the cancer. She was physically healthy, except for 3 lumps on her left breast she found in September.
Ever had the wind knocked out of you? Like you fall down and you can't breathe? You're trying to inhale, but you literally just kind of forgot how? That's how it hit me.
Her husband, Timothy, was all too familiar with the feeling. His mother was diagnosed with breast cancer when he was 13.
You go through that and like, okay, well, that happened to me once. I've been affected by one time in my lifetime. I'm good now. And then it happens to your wife, and it was just a real big kick in the gut.
Susan G. Komen says younger women are more likely than older women to have more advanced stage cancers at diagnosis, Stevens being no exception.
I had went from being a pretty healthy young woman at 26 years old to having stage 3 cancer. So they were really pushing it, and I didn't have a lot of time to absorb.
Multiple surgeries, scans, tests, and of course chemotherapy. Stevens was winning the fight, only having 4 chemo sessions before she made the decision to have a double mastectomy, although her right breast was completely healthy.
Because I have 2 little boys. At the time, they were 4 and 3. They needed me. He needed me.
Stevens had an incredible support system in her family, church, and community to help her through the fight. The cancer is in remission, but her battle isn't over.
It kind of broke my heart to think that, you know, even while I was going through this, there's probably somebody out there younger than me who's going through it, and I was 26.
She wants to encourage young women to keep up with screenings and to always be aware.
It's important to be aware of your body and not to be embarrassed to ask questions about it either.
This Saturday is the annual Ethel Precht Breast Cancer Walk. Pre-registration is currently closed, but if you would like to make a donation or find out what kind of support groups are available for affected women, go to kplctv.com or check out the 7 News mobile app. At your service, Caitlin Russ, KPLC 7 News.